All right, let's dive into something that a lot of people see as just part of their paycheck, but it's actually a massive financial tool hiding in plain sight. We're talking about the Basic Allowance for Housing, or BAH. And believe me, it's way more than just a benefit. It's a powerful lever for your financial future. We're going to show you exactly how to pull that lever.
So let me ask you something straight up. Do you have any idea how much your housing allowance is going to be worth in 2026? Because heads up, the rates are set to shift. And knowing what's coming isn't just a good idea. It's absolutely essential. Getting ahead of this could make a huge, huge difference to your bottom line.
Okay, so here's the big idea for today. We're going to help you completely reframe this allowance. We're shifting gears, moving it from something you just kind of get every month to something you can actually build a strategy around. Turning a passive benefit into a really proactive financial tool. All right, so for anyone who's not totally familiar, let's just do a quick rundown. What is BAH? Basically, it's an allowance the U.S. military gives to service members to help cover housing costs when they're not living in government housing. Simple, right? But here's the kicker. Its true value, well, that depends entirely on how you use it. Now, what's really fascinating about BAH is that it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. Not even close. It's super personalized. It's all calculated based on three key things: your duty station zip code, your pay grade, and whether you have dependents. What does that mean? It means you could have two people with the exact same rank, but if one's stationed in, say, San Diego, and the other is in rural Oklahoma, their BAH could be worlds apart. It's all about the details. So we've got to stop thinking of BAH as just extra money. It's so much more than that. Think of it as your financial foundation. Let's be real, moving is stressful. Balancing all your living expenses is tough. BAH is the tool that helps you manage all that and give your family some stability. It's a really crucial piece of the puzzle. It's so easy to just see BA as another line item on your LES, right? Another number that just hits your bank account. But that's the mistake. If you really look closer, the seemingly simple allowance is packed, and I mean packed, with hidden opportunities for financial growth, for stability. You just got to know where to look. So, the big question is, how do you actually find these opportunities? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered. We've basically put together a simple 4-step playbook that will help you build a rock-solid strategy. Okay, let's break this down. It's pretty straightforward. First things first, you have to truly understand your rate. Why is it what it is? Next, you've got to do the math on renting versus buying in your specific area. Don't just assume buying is always better, because it's not. Third, and listen up, this is where a lot of people get tripped up, you have to factor in all the hidden costs. I'm talking utilities, insurance, maintenance, not just the big rent or mortgage payment. And finally, number 4, you need to get crystal clear on what you're trying to achieve in the long run. And that last point brings us to a really crucial decision. What's your end game? Are you trying to build equity, to own a piece of property that could be a long-term investment? That's the buying path. Or is your number one priority flexibility? Maybe you need to be able to pick up and move easily, keep your costs predictable. That's the renting path. And look, there's no right or wrong answer here, but you have to know which path you're on to build the right strategy. All right, now here's where we zoom out a bit. Because this whole idea, this concept of strategically using an allowance, it's not just for military members. This is a universal financial principle that pretty much anyone can use. This is the best way to think about it, honestly. Picture a financial lever. Your income, your benefits, any asset you have, that's the lever. But a lever is useless without a fulcrum, right? That's your plan. With a good plan, you can use that lever to move mountains, financially speaking. You're creating this outsized impact, seriously amplifying your own financial power. And when you boil it all down, the difference is night and day. With a plan, you're using that lever to actively reduce your stress and create space for real growth. Without a plan, well, you're just spending. You're reacting to whatever expenses pop up, basically playing financial whack-a-mole. And I really want to drive this home. This principle is for so many people. Young professionals trying to make sense of a new benefits package? Yup. Entrepreneurs juggling a variable income? Absolutely. Honestly, it's for anyone whose financial life isn't just one simple, predictable paycheck. Those little details in your income structure, those can become your most powerful levers. So we're going to leave you with this one question to chew on. Take a real look at your own situation, whether it's a housing allowance, a benefit from your company, maybe a side hustle.
What financial levers are sitting right there in front of you just waiting for you to build a strategy around them? Really think about that. Thanks for tuning in.